What is up everyone, and welcome to a video that I know a lot of you are going to find strangely addicting to watch. Today is a day that I have dedicated to clear out my wardrobe, or as you guys say in America, closet. Finally. It's been absolutely, I'd say, years since I last cleared this out. In fact, for the last year or so, pushing on 2 years, I haven't actually used this wardrobe. It's been far too full. I've just kind of shoved stuff in there and ignored everything that's in there. And I've even ignored the doors as well. I mean, you know, there's just the random crap from when I was a kid stuck on here. And none of it's really relevant. And it's definitely the corner in my room that I've ignored the most, which is kind of disgraceful. But I do want to show you one thing. What I did do yesterday was sort out all of my clothing. So if I open that up, you guys will be able to see that all of the clothing is sorted. Now, I got rid of a load of clothes, and I really do mean a load. So all of the shelves on the side and that are sorted. I've still got more clothes to put away, and this shelf is actually for my jeans and trousers, but I've just got loads of crap there. This is mainly tech-related crap, but there's all sorts of different bits of junk in here. So we're going to go one section at a time. We're going to clear out my wardrobe. I know I've had a couple of requests for this, strangely enough. So I'm going to get you guys a new angle, and where you see those Dreamcast games, that's where we're going to start. On that shelf, we're going to clear things out. So I'm going to try and squeeze myself and the camera in frame. Or rather, squeeze myself and the camera in front of the wardrobe and get that shelf in frame. This is definitely something that I've wanted to do for a long time. The clothes, I'm really glad that I've done them. I've now totally cleared out, and I've got way less clothes, and it's just much neater in here. It's looking a lot better, but as you guys can see down the bottom, it's still really bad. So yeah, let's tidy up my wardrobe, and I'm sure we'll find a lot of interesting things along the way. So guys, we're going to get a couple of dodgy angles in this video, but hopefully you guys will get an idea of what we're looking at, and I'll get used to where things are in the frame so I can show you guys all the stuff that comes out of here. So first up, we have, what have we got here? We have got a 2.5-inch SATA to USB 2.0 external hard drive enclosure. This was probably a donation or something, a packet that I totally don't need. I don't know why I keep this stuff. Basically what I'm doing behind me, guys, is chucking things to one side in specific piles. You know, keep pile, get rid of pile, and don't know pile, and then I'll sort out those piles after the video. So that's basically my general plan. This is the box of my TP-Link switch. Do not need this anymore. The switch is working perfectly, and I will not need to return it. This is a box of composite to SCART adapters, as well as what looks to be like a switch pack for an antenna. You'd use it with an old games console, something like a Sega or whatever. So I will be keeping those. The keep pile is going to be pretty big, but I'm hoping that the get rid of pile is quite small as well. This is a set of brackets for my speakers, I believe. Like bracket adapters, so I need to keep those. I can't even remember what speakers they're for. Here we have a random Game Boy Advance game in there, Super Mario Advance, so it's actually quite a good game. I will chuck that in my gaming box, and I will chuck that in the get rid of pile. I know exactly what this is. When we converted to digital, guys, I decided to save a couple of things. This is a trailer. Let's have a look. This is a James Bond trailer, which is really cool. I'm not sure what James Bond this is. This is probably, I'm thinking, what the heck was the one before Skyfall? Not Casino Royale. The one after Casino Royale. What was that one? Anyway, it's probably this. I can't remember what it was, and there's no label in this box. Anyway, yeah, I did keep a couple of trailers just for nostalgic reasons. I wanted to do that. I think there's a couple more in there, which is cool. These are my Dreamcast games. They're not to sell. They're just in here because I didn't have space for them anywhere else. Here we have a sealed copy of Freestyle Scooter, which I've always wanted to take a look at on the channel, and hopefully we'll be able to do that one day. Back here is the box for the Composite 2 VGA adapter. I get loads of questions about this all the time. Kind of frustrating because I do have a video on it, but that can go. Do not need the box for that. I don't know why I was keeping so many boxes. Here we have a set of DK bongos. I believe this is my set of DK bongos. So I will be keeping those. I have sold a lot of sets. This is a box for something with nothing in it. Again, do not need. This is a box for something with nothing in it. Total waste of space. Here we have a Dreamcast disc. This is a Dream On Volume 12. This looks to be a demo disc for the Dreamcast. Keep that. I think that's part of my collection. It must have something on there that I like. Here we have a 10100 switch. Pretty useless by today's standards. So I think I'm going to put that in the pile to go. Like I say, guys, I am having a big clear out. Here we have a boxed Dreamcast VMU, which is really cool. This is mine. I'm going to keep that. Saving it for when, because VMUs fill up really quickly, guys. Here we have another boxed VMU. This is a PAL one. Oh no, it's not. This is not a PAL one either. This is just a blister pack one, whereas this is a boxed one. They're both NTSC VMUs, which is really cool. So a couple of Dreamcast things on this shelf. Here we have a selection of birthday cards. I'm going to put these in their own pile because I like to look through them and keep ones that are special to me. Here we have a couple of games that I want to cover on the channel. These are plug-in to TV games. I am going to keep this one because this is an Atari one. This is really cool. I'm probably going to get rid of this one because it's just a... Oh, it's Space Invaders actually, but it's a bit too bulky to have hanging around. And then we have two Namco Miss Pac-Man and Pac-Man. These are really, really cool TV games. If you guys ever see these secondhand, they're really nice quality. The arcade machine that I have downstairs that I've never showed you guys is actually built off of one of these, which is really cool. So I'm going to definitely keep this because it'll be handy as a spare as well, using the PCB and the joystick from that. So that is one shelf clear, guys. And what I'm going to do is I actually have a pre-made pile over here of jeans ready. These aren't all of my jeans, but this is just to stop me from getting inspired to fill that shelf with any more junk. So that is definitely going to be my trouser shelf. Now the next place I'm going to tackle is the shelf underneath, so let's get a new angle. Okay guys, there's all sorts in here. Right then, this is my laser pod. Unfortunately, after many years, my laser pod did die on me, and you can see the plastic has started to yellow. Actually, it looks very white on camera, but it has started to yellow. I do have various parts of it. Here's another part of it. I did try and fix it myself, but it's very complicated. You're only meant to have them on for, I think, 6 hours at a time, but I used to keep mine on 24 hours a day, so it survived years and years. This was one of the first ever Geek things I had on my desk. This was awesome, very expensive in their day, but really, really cool devices. Unfortunately, I've got to say goodbye to it. I will roll it over to the get rid of pile. Here we have a GameCube game. Joking, this is a driver disc for, let's take a look. A Bluetooth adapter that I probably no longer own. That can go. What is this? This is also a driver disc. So much junk in here, guys. This is a driver disc for installation of a TFT LCD monitor. That can go. Definitely go. Right, let's try and go from the top then. This is a hard drive box. I was keeping these. I'll keep the anti-static bag. Put that there. But I no longer need these because I use those green hard drive things like you guys saw in the vlog. Here we have an Atari joystick that I'm going to keep for now. Just put it in my gaming pile. All the gaming stuff I'll sort out separately. Here's a base for my 2009 W monitor. I have to keep this. It would be stupid to chuck it away just in case I ever wanted to take it off the mount. Here we have the main lens assembly for the laser pod. As you can see, took it apart. It's all gone a bit yellowed and yeah, it's just not having a good life anymore. So slide that over to the get rid of pile. Here's just some totally bollocks old Valentine's present, I think that is. That can go straight in the bin, to tell you the truth. That is one thing, guys. This wardrobe hasn't been touched since certain parts of my life are totally over, if that makes any sense. So you will come across things in here that are maybe not quite me anymore, or maybe attached to certain old friends or whatever. You know, you're totally getting what I'm trying to say, I think. Here we have another trailer. Oh no, actually no, it's not a trailer. This is dead MacBook Pro battery from the 1st of September 2014. That can go. That is actually quite dangerous to have sitting in there. Here we have the other part of the stand for my 2009 W. Again, be stupid to throw that away. Here we have a Sabian symbol bag. I was keeping it because it is cool and I got a splash symbol in this, but this can now go. I've really got to start clearing out and getting rid of stuff. Something? What is this? Oh, this has come with a pair of drumsticks by the looks of it. As an advertisement, I think. That can definitely go. Never seen that before in my life, to tell you the truth, guys. Here we have a clanger, which is awesome, and he/she actually does make the clanger noise, which is awesome. Definitely a keep, because I had that when I was little. I used to love the clangers. I still do, actually. This is... what is this? This looks familiar. Oh, okay. This is my PSP casing. I don't know if you guys know, but I changed the front panel of my PSP to a blue one, and I kept the black original back panel, and this is the remaining case. It looks like a PSP, but there's actually no PSP inside the case. So that can go on the gaming pile for now. I probably won't keep that. I think my days of modifying PSPs are gone. Little cable here that you use to extend LED strips. Put that in the keep pile. Apple TV box, put that in the keep pile, because that is an Apple box. Apple aluminium keyboard box, put this in the get rid of pile, because I'm not going to hoard all of my boxes. I know most geeks do, but I don't want to do that. And it's just totally in the way. Here we have a little tin that I've got a broken necklace in, and I was planning on repairing this necklace, or I think it's a bracelet, I can't quite remember, but either way, I was planning on repairing it because it broke, but obviously I haven't done that, and that was years ago, so that can go in the pile to go. This is little, what are these? These are little clip type things, no idea. This is a whistle, which is pretty cool. What have we got? This is instructions to the Hans G monitor. That can go. I did get the original box for that, guys. That's where the story for that came. Here we have a transformer. I assume I'm going to find a few transformers, so I'm going to put them in their own pile, because I'll probably need some of them, if not all of them. Sony Walkman. I bought this brand new. Do not need the box. Here we have another transformer. That can go in the transformer pile. This is a microphone, or some kind of software kit that came with my iMac G3. Mac Speech Dictate, speech recognition for Mac OS X. Obviously, totally not needed anymore, but I'm just going to put in the keep pile for now. Not that I'm keeping it, just because I don't quite know what to do with it. Here we have my Panasonic camcorder box. This is get rid of, but I'm not going to put it straight in that pile, because there may be accessories in here that I want. That's a blast from the past, seeing that. Guys, this is Diney. This is my dinosaur. He was one of my favourite teddies when I was little, and I'm definitely keeping him. He is the coolest. His name is Diney. Kind of keeping up in the theme with the whole Jurassic Park thing happening at the moment, guys. Here we have the covers for my rear channel speakers. I'll definitely keep those. You never know when you want to reapply covers. I've been ignoring this for a little while, guys. This is, of course, an NES. And, oh, there's a little panel under there. This is a Nintendo Entertainment System, a little bit yellowed on the front, but I assume it still works, hopefully. I think it worked when I put it in here. Nice little console. Here we have an Apple bag from when I got my iPhone. Oh, no way. This was GCSE Maths. I never did install it. That can go, man. That can definitely go straight away. By the way, guys, I'm not binning any of these things that I'm, apart from the rubbish. I'm not binning anything. I'll be, either selling the stuff that I can sell, or taking it to a charity shop, or doing whatever. I won't be binning it. I don't like waste. Here we have two Nintendo cartridge game holders. They're really cool. I've always liked those sleeves. Back here we have a box for a Dreamcast VMU. This is Dreamcast Rumble Pack. This is a PAL packaging. Was keeping it. I'll get rid of it now, because otherwise it's just hoarding. We have another NTSC VMU box, empty. Get rid of it. Here we have a McDonald's toy from, I believe, 1999. My favourite animal is a giraffe, as you guys probably know. I love this McDonald's toy. It's absolutely awesome. Check it out. It's got the McDonald's M on it. This guy is actually worth a little bit of money, but I'm keeping him. I think he's really damn cool. Back here we have another Nintendo game sleeve. That one does not have the Nintendo branding on it. Over here we have the box for the Apple iPod in-ear earphones from years and years ago. They were crap, guys. I'm not gonna lie, they were terrible earphones. Here we have another laser pod. And this was a laser pod that I got a lot later than the other one. This was a lot dimmer. This was a much cheaper unit from Argos. I believe I got it from, I can't remember where I got it. It's got a cool adjustable pod, but this also stopped working. And it basically corroded itself away on the inside. So I'm ditching that. Dell monitors, that can go. This is a blast from the past. This is the box for my Apple Universal Dock. Wow, I've been keeping all this stuff. I bought this brand new in Argos probably about 6 years ago when these things were still current. So wow, 30-pin original Apple remote, pretty nifty stuff. Maybe even more than 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. And this is the box for my MyBook Studio 1 terabyte? No, 2 terabyte. There it is. This drive is still working, touch wood. It's a nice drive, don't need the box. Quick start guide for another monitor, don't need. And also, a bit of Sony paperwork, don't need that either. And that, guys, is pretty much that. We have a few tiny things in this little baggie down here. I believe this is PSP related. Yeah, this is the PSP analog stick. And some screws. Don't really want to fiddle with that kind of stuff again. More PSP stuff. I used the black buttons, I believe. Wow, okay. Yes, so that is our side section pretty much empty. Well, definitely empty. As you guys can see, we have emptied those 2 shelves, and that is now much better. This little panel at the bottom, guys, is not like a secret cupboard or anything like that. It's just an access panel for the pipes, I believe. I believe there are pipes under there, or electric or something like that. Not 100% sure. But that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but tackling the other side is going to be a little harder. My pile to keep is looking nice and small. Nice and small, really good. My gaming pile is just sort of spewing out the side of the existing gaming pile, and the pile to go, which is here, is looking nice and big, so I'm very pleased with that. So what I'm going to do, guys, is just sort of sort some of this stuff out, get it out of the way, and then I will tackle this lot. I'm also very stiff, so I can't sit on the floor for much longer. My legs are hurting. Well, guys, I've just decided to carry on. It'll be a lot easier. I'm actually going to keep the piles there, just so we can see how much we're getting rid of in total. Bit of a weird angle, I know, but trying to cram in here is a bit awkward. So let's make a start with some of this crap in here then. Basically, here is a box for my KRK KNS 8400 headphones. I'm going to put this in the not sure pile because I don't love those headphones, and resale would be a little bit easier if I've got the original box. So I'll slide that over and it can go next to my camcorder box for now. I did drop a coat hanger, so that can be put up there. Come in handy. This is a white box which has all of the G5 stuff in it. G5 booklet and restore discs. Keep for now because I'll be getting rid of the G5 soon, and I think I know who's having that. So I can see a pair of drumsticks poking out the side here. These are... Let's have a little look then. This is awesome. Okay guys, basically this was a present from an ex-girlfriend. And it was kind of awkward because we split up just as she was sort of giving me the present, and they are a pair of drumsticks, kind of rough feeling drumsticks by now, that say ItsMyNaturalColour on them, which is really cool. They say ItsMyNaturalColour on the drumstick handle. So yeah, they're pretty cool for what they are. Bit weird. Don't actually know what I'm doing with those. Put them in the don't know pile. Like I said, there'll be a few awkward moments like that in this wardrobe clear out, but once it's done, it's done. And whoa! Okay, wardrobe avalanche, not to worry. Here we have a load of cables. This is a monster cable, SCART cable. A really nice cable actually, I will be keeping that. It's a good quality SCART cable. I don't normally buy into monster cables, but for analog stuff like that, it can really matter. I'll put all of the cables on the keep pile for now. This is a really long 10-meter phono cable. Here we have a school project that I did, and it's got loads of pictures of me when I was little in it. So I've got to keep that. My mum may want the photographs back or whatever. Down here we have my sister's old laptop. Can't actually remember what kind of condition this thing is in. Let's have a look if I can even open it.
This is a very slow system. It came with Vista, it's got an Intel Celeron in it. It does have ATI Radeon graphics according to the sticker. I think this thing's got a relatively new hard drive in it. Let's see if it power up. No, it's not going to power up. But yeah, it rattles a bit, so I'm not too sure what's wrong with it. But we'll put this to one side and see what I decide to do with that. Here we have another laptop. No idea where this one came from. Can't even remember where this one came from, to tell you the truth. Nope, no power up, but yeah, it's there. It's pretty filthy. It's a pretty awful looking laptop as well. What's in here? Let's have a look. Wow. This carrier bag is full of old deodorant cans, guys, which is actually quite dangerous. All old Lynx shampoo, Home Bargains deodorant. Wow. No idea what I can do with all of that. This is an awesome card that my sister made me. It's a custom card. As you can see, it's got me there, there and there. Some awesome photos actually. And it says a big 18 on it. It's a wicked, wicked card. I think she made it. Yeah, love Amy and Charlie. There we go. Awesome stuff. It's a wonderful card. Absolutely wonderful. This one is an old router. Okay, where is this from, guys? Who belongs to this? I have no idea. No clue whatsoever. I don't know what half of the crap we'll find in here is. Here we have a bit of cable tidy thing. Little mini Atari game, which is actually really, really cool. Atari flashback console. Nintendo GameCube power adapter, SCART splitter, 3-way, non-switchable, another 10-meter phono cable, that one's black, PCI slot with 2 front panel USB connectors, I'll put that in the keep pile, HP wireless keyboard, no sorry, HP wired keyboard. This keyboard is total junk, half of the keys don't work, from what I can remember, so that's in the go pile. Wow, this is cool. We have a Tetris mug. This could have been a present from someone that I no longer speak to. Cannot remember to save my life, to be perfectly honest, guys, so I guess it doesn't even really matter. What is this? Loads of bolts and screws and stuff for something. No idea what that's for. To put those to one side. Oh, actually, they could be for my Duronic monitor arms, I believe. Not 100% sure. Here we have a PC power supply. Let's take a look at this. Fairly old power supply, 20 pin, no SATA. Here we have an old bag. Wow, this is a blast from the past, guys. This was the bag that I used to use when I was little. It can hold a skateboard and stuff, that's really cool. I need to check through that because there's some stuff in there. But that can then go because it's definitely had its day. Here we have a 17-inch laptop bag, Belkin, but it's been leant up against the back wall of the wardrobe, so not looking too clever. That'll have to go as well. Googly eyes, awesome 35mm film photo frames, glass, gold iPhone 3GS case. Ah, these are handy. Little bag with pins to connect lighting in terms of, you know, LED strip lighting. Hewlett-Packard PS2 mouse, I'll keep that. I think I've got a shortage of PS2 mice. There's a CD here, guys, all scratched up. I'll just check if there's anything on it. Could be something nostalgic, but I highly doubt it. Here we have a green box with quite a few cool things in here, guys. We have Dreamcast VMUs. This is where all my Dreamcast stuff has been. All looking a little bit worse for wear, could all do with a clean. Tags, GameCube controller extensions, PlayStation 1 memory cards, GameCube memory cards, Dreamcast rumble packs. What's that? N64 jumper pack. More Dreamcast VMUs. What is this? What's this? What's this? I did know what this was. That is something to do with gaming. Oh, there's also a Game Boy Advance GameCube connection thing there. So all of that is cool, but needs a bit of a clean up. All sorts of things computer related. We've got my N64 modding kit as well as the what do you call that thing? Game bit. Loads of old computer stuff in here, guys. Crap stuff. There's a PSU there. This is real junk stuff. Probably all to throw out, really. A couple of CPU coolers, old CPU. What is that? AMD Athlon 64. IDE cables, yeah, real junk in there, guys. And wow. Let's put that over there, that can do with a clean as well. Yeah, kind of disappointed with the finds, and I've got so much crap to sort out behind me now, but we'll get through it, we'll get through it. The wardrobe is looking a lot better, or it will once I give it a clean.
So guys, I'm just scrubbing the corner now, you know, getting the worst off, and then it can be repainted and stuff like that, so that's no worries at all. In terms of my mess, it's 2:15 and I've got work tonight, but I've got all the way until 6 o'clock to sort this lot out. This is the keep pile, and this is the go pile, apart from the 18th birthday card and a few bits and bobs because it overflowed a little bit, and it's also joined into the gaming pile. But I'm just going to work through these things one by one and get everything sorted. It's kind of hard, you know, to sort through this in some kind of way because it's really difficult to know what you're going to do with all this stuff. But yeah, the wardrobe itself finally is looking better. So I'm going to leave this air out for a couple of days as well, leave the doors open and that, just let it dry out, and you know, repaint it when it's ready. So that's all good. I'm not in a massively good mood. I'm normally in a really good mood when I'm clearing out, but at the moment there's just too much stuff in here. You know, it's making me feel like crap, to be honest. So once it's done, then I'll feel much better. But yeah, this is the only job I've got dedicated for today, so I'm going to get on with it, and I'm just going to blast some tunes, get cracking, and see what happens. Alright guys, really coming on now. It's not too bad at all. The to-go pile is pretty much gone. That's all rubbish. I've literally filled an entire 2 recycling bags full of plastic, cardboard and paper, which is great. That's the only actual rubbish that I'm chucking out. That's just 1 carrier bag, so I'm really pleased with that. Other stuff has been repurposed and whatnot. This is the still sorting through / to keep pile, but generally we're looking pretty good. So it is 19 minutes past 3 and I'm feeling one heck of a lot better about this entire scenario. Once I get this cleared up, we are sorted. Well guys, that is all of the stuff that I am keeping, and there's barely any of it. Basically, you've got the 2 laptops at the bottom there, as you can see. At the front here we've got a couple of routers, we've got the Apple TV box, speaker brackets, Mac software that I may be able to sell, I'm not too sure, my cinema trailer. That big white thing back there will be going with my G5. We've got my N64 modding kit, as well as a Tetris mug back there that I'm saving for my new place, for when I move out. We've got my 3 teddies that I wanted to keep, the photo frames, the Dell 2009W stand, the Duronic monitor arm brackets and adjustments and whatnot, those drumsticks, and that is literally about it. The rest is just clothes and it's totally empty. So I've got a bit more sorting to do in the middle here, and then that'll round it up. Well guys, that is pretty much a wrap. It's a lot later. I've basically edited the video. We're nearly at half an hour, so I'm not going to rant on for too much longer. Basically what's happened now is the gaming pile has grown into a little bit of a confusing mess. That's okay, because the majority of what's remaining I'm going to sell as a job lot anyway, and the stuff that is mine, like the Dreamcast games and the bongos and whatnot, I can easily keep separate. I don't have any space to actually put them at the moment, but they're okay sitting there, just for now. I've got that rubbish bag, it's ready to go out, and I'm no longer using this green tub, and apart from that, everything is back to normal. So I'm really happy with that. Excellent clear out. It's basically taken me all day. It is now 16:46, so pretty much all day, but I do have a nice little bit of time to chill now before work, which is great. One point that I'd like to make is I thought there was a lot more cool stuff in the wardrobe, so apologies that there wasn't loads of cool stuff. Basically, I do have another area full of storage that I haven't touched in at least 2 or 3 years, and that is underneath my sofa. You can just about see it peeping out there. That is the wooden box that is holding up the sofa bed, and basically that is one big flip-up giant lid. You may have seen it around 4 or 5 years ago when the room was first done out, and that is basically full. That is full of consoles and stuff, I think. There should be loads and loads of cool stuff in there, so I'm hoping to dig in there really soon and also clear that out, but at the moment that's not actually a priority because it's not a problem. All the stuff under there isn't creating any kind of problem at all, so it's far more important to get rid of this pile and that pile next. So my priority is to sort out the bed. The bed may look a bit more full to you guys, but basically it's just my 18th birthday card along with my MacBook Pro box, and the MacBook Pro box can go back in the bottom of the wardrobe once it's painted in there. So my priority, guys, is to sort out the gaming pile, all the stuff on the sofa, which is just a few bits and bobs overflowing and mainly paperwork, and the bed, and then maybe we can tackle underneath the sofa. And then in here is looking pretty not bad, you know. The desks and whatnot, you know, under the bed is all just lighting equipment. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, guys. Of course, it's got loads of crap in the studio, but after I do this lot under the sofa and that, it basically means that I've tackled at least every area to some degree. You know, there was loads of stuff hanging around upstairs and that I'd never touched, but at least I'm kind of aware of everything that I've got, and then I can start majorly selling and clearing out. But every little step helps, and this has been actually quite a big step. And as you guys know, the top cupboard is pretty much empty as well, although there are quite a few random small things left in there that are kind of awkward. I don't know whether I should get rid of them or not or whatever, but most of the gaming stuff came out of there, and I've sold a lot of it, as you guys can see. It's just time to really knuckle down at that pile now. But anyway, like I said, I'm not going to keep you too much longer, guys. Huge thank you for coming with me for a journey to see me clear out my wardrobe. Over the next few weeks, expect more clearing out videos. I don't think there'll be another one for a little while, but the next one will probably be the underneath of the sofa, because all this stuff you've at least seen before, and all that stuff on top is boring. So, thank you very much for watching, and of course, as always, I will see you in the next video.